Okay, so what we're gonna be doing is a solid granny square, but my way, I guess you could call it. It's not my pattern. Everybody makes them. You know the drill. I'm using a Wait For yarn, acrylic, and because I get a little lazy sometimes, I'm using a 4.25. I do mine a little different. People were asking for a video. I'm here to give you that. So let's see how we do here. We're gonna do lots of explanations and stuff. Hopefully I stay within the camera view and all that good stuff, because your girl's new at this. So I do a magic circle to start mine, but you don't have to. So that's what I normally do, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the chain 5 method in this video. And I will tell you where to pick up after you've done the magic circle, if you do the magic circle, okay? So go ahead and do your slip knots. I just make a circle like this with my hand. Pinch it, bring this one, your working yarn through it, stick your hook through, grab your yarn and pull up, okay? Like so, okay? That's our slip knot. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, my yarn's gonna get a little tight right now, which is okay. And you're gonna slip stitch back into your first chain. So go ahead and insert your hook, grab your yarn, pull it through, everything on the hook. Okay, so we're gonna be working into this circle here that we've just made right here. You need to be very careful that you're working into, let me find another hook to show you what I'm talking about. You need to be careful because you're gonna be working into this circle here, okay? The big thing around this chain. So you don't need to go in there and go in between this little bitty line right there. Not in here, okay? Make sure you're going to the big circle here, okay? And you're wanting to make this into like a magic circle effect, you need to crochet over your tail. Keep it right there alongside and crochet over it, okay? Chain 3, this is where you would pick up if you're doing the magic circle version, okay? So start, you got your magic circle, this is our magic circle, so to say, and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. That is a chain 3, but it stands in for a double crochet, okay? Now we're gonna do 2 more double crochets into this big circle, the big hole in the middle. Okay? So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One more time. Yarn over, right back into the same circle, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, okay? So that's one cluster. We're gonna count these all as double crochets even though that's a chain 3. That's our build-up. This is worked in a continuous circle with a build-up, but not back and forth. Go ahead and chain 2. That's what's gonna make up our rounds, 4 of these. Cluster of 3 double crochets, chain 2. So go ahead and keep repeating. So go ahead and do 3 more double crochets into the circle, making sure that you're crocheting over your tail here. See your tail's here on top? Just crochet right through it like it's nothing. Crochet right through it like it's nothing. Mine's gonna be a little loose because I want you guys to be able to see, okay? That's 2 double crochets. 3 double crochets. And now we're ready for a chain 2. 1, 2. 3 more double crochets back in the same circle. 1, 2, 3. And chain 2. So 3 double crochets, chain 2. So we have 1, 2, 3. We need 1 more. 3 double crochets, chain 2. So 1. That one got really loose. My grip got lost on that one. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2. So once you've made those 4 clusters, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you have your chain spaces, don't forget you need 4 chain spaces. I do something a little different. I do not connect to the third chain. You can, your choice, but the way that I do it is I slip stitch in the first top of the double crochet. So I go right in here and yarn over, pull through everything. Okay, so that's round 1. We're gonna go for round 2. So round 1 has 3 double crochets in a row. Now we're gonna up it. So we're gonna chain 3 to get to our height of a double crochet. It does count as one of your double crochets. So when you're counting your double crochets, she's 1. Now you're gonna go ahead, because we did the method where I slip stitch into the first double crochet, your first double crochet is gonna go into that same stitch as your chain 3. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now you have 2 double crochets, because remember, she counts as a double crochet. Now, go into your last stitch with a double crochet. This whole round is a lot of double crochets, the whole square. Give me some more yarn. So now you have 3. So you basically have what you had in the last row. Now, each row is going to increase by 2 on this side and 2 on this side, okay? So 2 in each of these corners. Corners are, in my square, made up of 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So into this corner, we're gonna work 2 double crochet into the chain space from the previous round, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Making sure that your increase, you just made your increase for this side, and you made your increase for this side over here, okay? So I like to not count this because this is usually right, and start here in my corner space and start counting across. These rows consist of 3, 7, 11, 15 for your informational purposes. So this one is a 7 row, so we got 1, 2. Now you need to crochet across all the stitches here. Don't forget this first one here, okay? Scoot them over, and that's 3 double crochet, 4 double crochet, 5 double crochet, but we need 7, right? But we're out of stitches, but we're gonna put our 2 in our corner. So 1 in the corner, that makes 6, 2 in the corner, that makes 7. So now we have 7 across, we're ready for our chain 2. Because again, if you're counting across, or if you're doing the increase each round per what you have before, but I like to do between chain spaces. And remember that your corners are always 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet every corner. And we will proceed across the same way. I like to do that too, and then I count across. So 1, 2, don't forget your first one. She's gonna be hidden right there. That's 3, 4, 5. That's our last one that's on our stitches on top of our double crochet. Sorry guys, I gotta pull more yarn. And we have 5, so 6 and 7 go into our corner as our 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 more double crochet into that same corner, because every corner gets 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, like so. And we proceed across. Make sure you don't forget your first one. So we already have 2. This will be 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's our last one. Now we're in our last corner, which is also our last corner, but also where we started, but we didn't start in the corner. So we got to do this whole entire corner, and then we're done. So we need 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet in this corner. So 1, 2, noting that also that makes us 7 here from corner to corner, chain 2, 2 double crochet. And remember how I said on the first side I didn't count it, I just went to the next one? Now we count it to double check. I always double count, okay? From corner to corner you need to have 7, so let's count. And your chain 3 counts as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're good to go. Now again, I do not slip stitch into my top of my chain 3, but I hit the top of the first stitch right there. I insert my hook, I pull up a loop, pull it through everything. We're ready for the next round. Now we did the chain 5 method and I didn't pull it tight because I like to wait till I get to the second round. Now that we're at the second round, let's go ahead and pull that tight. You see there? Now the only difference with this is that you can do whatever you like. It is a free world. You do what you want. I like to pull it tight, and if it's coming from this side, I want to go back towards that side or go back towards this side. Either way that you like to do it, it really doesn't matter. But it just helps secure in the tightness that you just pulled through. Pull it again. Go back the opposite way a couple times. Making sure that you're just locking in that stitch that you just did, that pull tight that you just did. It can look a little messy. But again, as long as my stitch is tight in there and my pull tight is tight, even if it loosens some, I don't really mind, you know what I'm saying? So my magic circle is done, but it's actually a chain 5 method. But there's no difference. There's no hole. You see? So continuing with our rounds, we're now on round, 11. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And again, because we did it into the top of the double crochet, we're going to do our first double crochet into the same stitch as our chain 3. So yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch as your chain 3, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Those are 2 double crochets. It's actually a chain 3, but she's disguised as a double crochet now. And we go across till our corner, which is going to get 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. So each stitch across, next one's here, double crocheting all the way across. I don't count these to the end. This row I don't count to the end. So there we are. We're at the end. There's no more stitches. This is not a stitch here, guys. Go ahead and go into your side and put your 2 double crochet into your side, into your corner. Put your 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 2. I gotta pull some more yarn, sorry. Chain 2, and 2 double crochets back in that same chain 2 space, also known as your corner. There it is, there it is. Now I start counting my rounds, my double crochets for my side. Just pulling out some yarn so I don't have to pull my square out of view anymore. And the yarn is sticking to my arm. We're doing great. Okay, so now is where I start counting. I put my finger in here, in my corner, 1, 2, and I make sure I go across, but don't forget this first one here. If your count looks messed up and you don't have enough, just go back and make sure you got this little boy right here. Right there, that's your first one. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're out of stitches, but we have our corner too. So 10, 11. Now we're in our corner. We did our 2, so chain 2, 2 double crochets back into the same corner space, and start counting at 2. So there's 2. Don't forget your first one here. 3, 4, and my yarn is tingling. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're done with our tops of our double crochet. So we're now in a corner, so 2 more. 10, 11. Corner to corner, you should have 11 double crochets, okay? And to proceed, like I said, all the way around. Every round, every corner gets 2 double crochets, which you already have 2. Chain 2. Two more double crochets. and proceed across. Don't forget your first one is right here. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have our corners, so 9, 10, 11. And this is our first corner that we started, our last quarter, but our corner by our beginning. So go and do your chain 2 and 2 double crochets into that same corner, because remember, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Every corner gets it. Now, at this point is when I would go fingers in my little corners here, and I'd count my stitches so I know how many I have left, because it can be a little confusing sometimes, okay? So we're supposed to have 11 from corner to corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Give me 1 second. Mom life. So make sure you have 11 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then you're ready to slip stitch for your next round. But we're slip stitching in the top, not in the chain 3, top of the chain 3, but the top of the double crochet. Because that's how I like to do my rounds. Now you can make this as big as you want, but for me and the size of my granny square, I'm just gonna do 1 more round, if my kids allow it. So chain 3, this round our number is 15, okay? I'm gonna try to make it quick so they don't come in here. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing as we did in the previous rounds. Go ahead and double crochet into the same space as your chain 3. 1, and then we go across. Keep going. I don't count these ones until the end, because as long as you hit all your spaces, all your stitches, you should be good. And if you counted your previous round, your stitches should be good too. So we've done it all the way across. And we have to remember that next is our corner space. So go ahead and put your 2 double crochet. Chain 2. 2 double crochet. Oh, I missed a little thready. And 2 double crochet, there we go. And then across, we should have 15. We've done this multiple rounds, so I'll do the first one with you guys so you can see, and I'll proceed a little quicker. So 2, don't forget your first one, right there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and now we're in our corner space. So we do our 14 or 15, which is part of our 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So chain 2, 2 more double crochet, and proceed along the same way. Each corner, from one corner to the other corner, should have 15 double crochets in it. Remember that each corner gets 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Don't forget this little first one. She does be hiding underneath there. Every once in a while you'll see her out there, but usually she's tucked underneath there because of the stitches being in there. I have a full life, guys. I try to record videos when I can, but I am a mom of 4 and a full house, so yeah, kids have not started back school yet, so they are everywhere. And you know, you tell kids I need 20 minutes, but that's not, yeah, that's too much. But as long as you don't mind a little knocking on the door, a little kid conversation, you know, you can stick with my videos. Mom life. They come first, as much as I love crochet. And I love to do the tutorials. I love to show people the way that I do things, to see if it makes it easier for them. Just spinning another corner. Remember, corner to corner, you should have 15 on this row. Also, just in case you were wondering this whole entire video what yarn this is Big Twist Witch's Potion. I don't know if they're gonna, I know it's for Halloween, because it's August 9th, sorry. And I don't know if they'll proceed to make it afterwards. I know right now it's kind of getting a little sold out, but I got the wrong piece there. That's what the color of this yarn is. They also have some other super lovely colors for Halloween and fall. So I'm a huge Big Twist fan. Last corner, could do our 2 double crochets, chain 2, and let's just do a little count to make sure all our sides are 15 before we go to our last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. Now this one, we have 2 here, so start with our 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, well, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And again, I just slip stitch in the top of my double crochet for the first one. Chain 1. Cut your yarn, pull up. You can block these, you can do what you want, but remember, we didn't use the magic circle, but you can. This is the chain 5 method with the imposter magic circle. And yeah, block it, don't block it, do what you need to do with it, you know, and have fun with it. This is my version of a solid granny square. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And thank you.